Hello and welcome back to Let's Playing NieR. So yeah, welcome to the Forest of Myth. Now this one could be a bit of a rough one for me. I'm just saying that right now. It'll make sense in a little bit, but so you have a little bit of context, I'm dyslexic. That probably gives away why this is going to be a bit difficult for me. But alas, what can you do?
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm sure of it.
That's what I love about you, Vice. You're such an optimist.
That's cheek.
I was tempted to use the layer sword, so beware. Beware the worst. The words? What do you mean? Contagious words. Those who dream. Those who dream? Hold a moment. There's a strange new sensation in my mind. Weiss's voice rises in a quizzical way. It's not quizzical. What's going on here? The villager's body shudders as he slowly opened his eyes. Perhaps we should start asking this man. Who are you? I am NieR. This is Vice. We've heard something happened in the village and we came to see if we could help. The villager stares at NieR and Weiss. Can you speak to me? I must have caught you in my dream. What's that again? The villager explained. In the past week, a mysterious disease called the Dream Death has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it are cursed to fall asleep and live forever in the world of their own dreams. The village mayor has determined that the Deathdream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Now see here, he said. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes, said the mayor. I think you have. Ah, crap. So this means that we've been caught in a death dream. Before the mayor could confirm, NieR's suspicion of Weiss exploded with rage. Ridiculous! Preposterous! Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep. The mayor attempted to take Weiss's complaints in stride. That's just how the death dream works, he said, brushing aside the book's remark. My remarks should not be brushed aside, fool. And it would behoove you to remember this world allows me to view all of this narration. The mayor twisted his mouth with an embarrassing grimace, and then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village. Blah, blah, blah. Something there must have caused you to enter my dream, said the mayor. A certain conversation of specific word or something. NieR and Weiss racked their brains and could not find a noisy solution. There were simply too many words to consider. Too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Grimoire, Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It is demolished utterly. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens. I was doing no such thing, just leave me alone already. The anger created by those harsh words bleeded over NieR like a contagion. Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What was it? What of it? Well, this villager told us to watch out for the contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with a renewed interest, pushing the startled Weiss aside in the process. Well, you must have said something right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurted out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared back at him for a moment and then slowly shook their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember! Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick, sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding to NieR approval. That sounds right, he said. As a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground, my notes are mentioning something like that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines around the lone piece of paper. For the last month, I'd said nothing. I had done nothing but study the disease we called a death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect the people from whatever comes along. But I've never experienced a couple of outsiders to start. But I've never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused with a grimace across his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will that it takes to research the disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping the top off. I've tried to escape. It's from this very moment I realize that I am locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I do not think it exists. I mean, it's my dream, right? If there was an exit, I know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, and no one in particular. To no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like people took a sponge and soaked up all the colour out of their lives. I just wanted us to be a whole again. I wanted us to be free. The mayor's voice took a note of steely determination even. I wouldn't be trying to until it happens. Try and stop until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh, wait a second. I didn't nod. Why are you... Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR. Just ask. Hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filled with confidence. Grimoire's Weiss is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us nothing can exist in this dream world without your knowing it. But yet, you seemed surprised to see us when we first met, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right! You're right! I had no idea that you were coming. A human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss. The dreams are their fuel, and you can imagine an exit. Then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search for it. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are eager as you to be done of this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called from the departing forms of NieR and Weiss. We are all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded from the misty forest, the mayor's voice was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he had been confident that he could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more difficult the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. The moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankles. More than once, he had been forced to steady himself on a rough bark of a tree. His hands had now left small trails of blood on everything he had touched. Additionally, Weiss had proved that to be very specifically poor travelling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent almost his entire time urging NieR to progress by pick up the pace and grumbled about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. You know what, Weiss? He cried. Go to hell! You're stopping. We're stopping, and I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so goddamn big? He muttered to himself. The moment his words tumbled in his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprung to life. As if infuriated by his lack of respect, and every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out from volume that rattled his teeth. NieR snapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss! What the hell's going on? NieR. I could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he could not see what he was being shouted at in the tornado. But he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insect screamed. The forest howled. And then, just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear themselves from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, NieR removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures in the woods. Zzz, zzz, shake, 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 chahi, 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 woo, woom, wooma, chic, 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 chic. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. It isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, there's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, but they were asking a question. 1 with it suffers, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is this? By my pages, it's a riddle. I guess so. This kind of thing is happening a lot in dreams. This kind of thing happens a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it suffers, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Misery? Oh, secret. I think. The inwardly furious Weiss left the task to him. NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made any sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped, and as suddenly as it began, the forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening up a new path. These forest arthropods are making the road for us, he said. Said Weiss with glee. Pleased at the passing of the test, NieR moved on with a new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest is accepted as both, huh? Said NieR after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest to be some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves faced by a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving, then sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples left behind came together to form words. Huh. I enter through a window, but I break no glass. When the night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. NieR gritted his teeth and tried now to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window and break no glass. What am I? Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried NieR, asking Weiss awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in that direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled amongst the trees. Sorry, just... Oh, my eyes are going all blurry because of the reading. Ugh. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began NieR. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began to speak. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the noon, and 1... Ah, yes, is this one. What am I? NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we have to answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, at least it's an easy one. It's a person. Listen, I can't remember exactly who this was meant to trick, but this was actually meant to trick God, or was that a giant? Well, whatever. But it's essentially a man because you walk in 4 legs when you're first born, and you walk in 2 legs during the mid part of your life, and then at the night or evening of your life, you walk on 3 legs with a walking stick. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, as you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a vision of you that was not yourself. You saw what? Wait, you saw what? I'm sorry. I don't understand a thing you just said. It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Deathdream. Now, you must go to the man in the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, the mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. While NieR and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against the tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasping at NieR's and pummeling it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge it from its socket. While his right seized Vice by the cover and swung around through the air. Gah! May the heavens stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Deathdream's seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wait a second. That's crazy. Why the hell would we lie down and go to sleep? This is one hell of a story. Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice, that the words are in control of the Deathdream? Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolutes. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breathing slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud yawn, and he remembered nothing more. It would have been fitting if I actually yawned instead of suppressing it then. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker and the leaves felt greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. We made it. Oh wow, said the mayor with an odd voice. We did. I'm back, he blinked twice, as though not quite believing the sight before him. You two have any idea, no idea what this means? The Deathdream had started to spread through the village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure a way of how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, and then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs, trying to remember how they worked, then glanced back at the air and shrugged. Without a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take a bit of getting used to. A weary smile crossed the mayor's lips. I should relearn in short order, I'm sure. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on an unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Deathdream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is the holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It is the village's history and memories. Superstition will not make our mission hard, will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook her head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that the tree is home to powerful magic known as sealed verses. NieR and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed that their goal had been found in most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, it is suddenly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them a third riddle, and the mysterious words he had left with them. I saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world? Lost in thought, he stared back into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the Deathdream. It probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and smiled, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. I wish I could understand what the hell was going on here. The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all. Thank you so much. Now I can finally return to normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I've ever encountered. I know. That's why I have to help the other villagers no matter what. So we've obtained the sealed verse Dark Execution. Oh, excuse me. Dark Execution is basically the magic spikes again. For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort. Yes, a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone is guiding us to this village. You think so too, Vice? You think so too, Vice? So yeah. Trust me, that's not the end of this bloody village either. So I hope you enjoyed that. Didn't get much to say. Just sitting there bloody reading it out. Oh, my goodness. My head's a bit sore, my eyes are a bit blurry now. But alas, let us continue. Oh. How was the village? Oh, it was truly magnificent. I don't know, was it really? Huh, neat. Let's go back to Popola. She probably wants to know what's going on there. So yeah, back off to the village we go. I believe at this point we've basically encountered almost everything. Like every location here. I mean, not quite, there is one more location in particular that we've not been to. But yep. Apart from that, we soon get bounced around these places quite a bit. I'm gonna learn to make awesome food for Dad. Yep, that one again. Hello, old man.
That poor girl.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? We're trying our best after all. I wonder if there are any lighter weapons that I could use that are pretty much as good. Should have a look at that, I guess. Because it would be nice to have a weapon that attacks considerably faster than this one. The Deathdream is such a strange illness. I'm so happy you saved those people. Yeah, dealing with those words is a pain in the ass. Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again. You guys did well. Ah, NieR. Huh? I almost forgot. Yona was looking for you. Oh. She said she needed something from you. Time to go play, Daddy for a bit, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Poplar. So off to play with inverted commas Daddy for a bit. And then I'll probably end up leaving it there and then doing side quests. It has been quite a while. And we've probably got plenty of things that we can do now. It's just so hummable. Spirit drop and some money. Yeah.
Oh!
Dad! Yay! Poplar said you needed something. I need a favor. What is it? Yuna, I can't help you if you don't tell me. Yeah, I guess. Yuna, please, out with it. I need you to help my friend. Your friend? I have a friend and he sent me a letter, and now I need you to help him. Someone wrote you a letter? A pen pal? How delightful. So, who is this friend of yours? Well, he's kinda... It's a guy? Yes. And he's sick. It's a whole lot of trouble. I know you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him. Vicey? Tell me about this guy. He lives in a really, really big house out to the south, and is super nice. And he's my friend. You have to help him, Dad, please. Yona, listen. Please! Great, now what do I have to do? I'll do it. I can't say no to her. Okay, I'll see if I can help. Yay! Thank you, Daddy. Thanks! So, I guess we're out to save another child. Great, my kid's now got a boyfriend. You should tread with caution. This lad may be your future son-in-law. Vice, we're not discussing this. Oh, sorry, that just to me suggested that we were just going to go, like, okay, we're not letting you be saved. Nope. It would be rather vindictive though, but still. I'm going to quickly make my way out there just so we can skip any possible cutscenes or anything that end up happening. And not skip them, but, you know, view them, is what I should say, before I end up accidentally skipping through them. Oh, hey, there's even more. Don't care. Don't care. Goodbye. Goodbye.
How can these beasts let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
I'm curious. Like, are they not gonna... Here. Come on, then. Oh yeah, I forgot to do work, didn't I? Let's harvest this before it disappears, shall we? Well, there we go. Okay, so we're not going to end up skipping some cutscenes. That's good. So I'll leave it there, and until next time, all the best, and I hope you